I want to talk a little bit about unemployment and why is that a problem. Well, it could be a big problem, obviously, for most people. In my case, it was a problem, but it turned out to be a blessing. I didn't realize this at the time, obviously. It took me some time to actually realize that it was actually the best thing that happened to me. I found myself in a foreign country and with no connections really to get employment really. And I took a decision really radical. I said, you know what, I'm going to stay at home and see what I can do online to earn a living. So that was step one, while taking care of my daughter as she was growing up. But my point is that I didn't go for the music right away. I was looking for other things, other ways to earn a living for some reason, you know. So it took a little bit of soul searching and realized that I can actually make a living with my skills, with what I'm really passionate about, because it does take work to do what you love, you know. Or it's not that it takes work, but you know, to really work for yourself, it takes work. You need to put a lot of hours, and you need to really explore, you know, how can you grow your business. So if you don't like what you're doing, you're in a really bad place. So, you know, if I compare my life when I did have a job, and I've been very fortunate to have some very cool and amazing jobs, and you know, in my travels, I've worked in many different places, and really cool. That working for somebody else is one thing, and having employment, and you know, you show up to a certain time and all of this, and that's cool. Through time, you go through the motions, and you have a sense of security as well. You know, when you are completely unemployed, you really have to pull it together and. Not only to find another job, but if you really take the decision to say, I'm going to work for myself, that in my experience though, and I'm talking for myself, or somebody else might be different, you know, it really took, you know, a lot of balls to do it, and I had to really believe in myself and my abilities. A lot of soul searching in my situation. For somebody else, it might be different, you know. But it was a really a phase of development, a phase of looking how can I earn a living through my passion, which is music and online, and obviously work on my skills and grow and learn. So it turned out to be something really good for me, and I realized today that my question is to myself: would have I ever done this if I still had a day job? You know. Some people do, you know, some people have a day job and do this as a side gig, and it's perfectly fine. For me, I had to find myself in a very scary place, which is not having an income and having a family, in order to move my ass and to make things happen. So that's why I say that unemployment could be a good thing for certain people. For me, it was the best thing that happened. And to be honest, the money at this stage is not as important as the person that I have actually become, because now I have built the muscle to work. I didn't have that before. Before, I would just go and work for somebody else or work for a company, just show up. They will tell me what time to come in, what time to leave, my lunch break, and my holiday allowance like everybody else, you know. And you know, you switch on and off. When now that I'm working for myself, I'm really switched on and really hungry for growth and to be better. But it's not just to be better as a musician or composer, but as a person. So now I realize that as well. You know, that's the really good thing. And I have built that muscle for discipline, and get up in the mornings and really come to the studio, which is here in my house, like I have mentioned, and really put in the hours, like it's a job. This is my office, you know. So I didn't know that back then. I didn't knew that I have that discipline within me. So that will be it for today, and just rock and roll, man. Let's keep it real. All right.